Hi everyone, welcome to TNT. Got a brand new week here and mostly a sunny day, but clouding over a bit later in the afternoon. Just before we do our Tale of Two Cities, having a look at some good news and some bad news for a city in the north of Thailand and also heading down to the south of Thailand with some bad news. I wanted to address a thumbnail I used on Saturday for the live program. I didn't notice at the time, but of course you pointed it out to me. This was the thumbnail. Well, the photo used in the thumbnail. It was basically the edition was looking at two stories, one looking at ride-hailing apps and the other at changing cannabis rules. And we didn't notice what was happening with this lady's arm. Clearly, she's either had a dreadful accident or there's a hole just next to the door handle in which she can get her arm. But at least in this one, she's got 5 fingers. Such are the perils of using AI to generate thumbnails. Thank you very much to the people that pointed that out. All right, now, so let's head to Chiang Mai for the good news part of the story. And this is reported in PHANG. Chiang Mai triumphs as Asia's best city in 2025. Bangkok is in 3rd place. So at last, a little bit of good news for Thai tourism. So it says Travel and Leisure, a leading travel and lifestyle publication in Asia, announced the results of the world's best awards for the cities in Asia this year, based on responses from, 180,000 travellers. So a pretty thorough survey from their readers. And according to the survey, Chiang Mai secured the top spot, Tokyo, Japan in 2nd, and Bangkok, Thailand in 3rd. And the Travel and Leisure website highlighted the reasons why Chiang Mai earned the #1 title: friendliness of the people, exceptional food, lively night markets, and flavourful street eats featuring mango sticky rice and khao soi. Well, I don't want to be nitpicky, but I think you can find most of those things just about anywhere around Thailand. But maybe not this. Chiang Mai also offers rich cultural experiences and scenic attractions. Certainly they're quite unique up in the north. This one a little bit controversial. Chiang Mai also known for its elephant sanctuaries, which are easily accessible. One traveller remarked, Chiang Mai is an amazing place to watch elephants, feed them and even bathe with them. Elephants have become one of the city's most beloved draws for international tourists. Elephant tourism continues to be a bit of a hot topic in Thailand, not only in Chiang Mai. A lot of countries' tourists just love gravitating to the elephants, touching them, being with them. Some Western tourists, however, now sort of shun those particular attractions. So let's look at the 15 best cities in Asia according to Travel and Leisure. We've got Chiang Mai, Thailand, the winner, then Tokyo, Japan, Bangkok, Thailand, Jaipur, India, Hoi An, Vietnam, Kyoto, Japan, Ubud, Indonesia, Siem Reap, Cambodia, Mumbai, India, Agra, India, Osaka, Japan, Hanoi in Vietnam, Taipei in Taiwan, Singapore, the whole of Singapore, and Seoul, South Korea. So good news for Chiang Mai. Let's hope that top rating does attract a few extra tourists for them. Now that's the good news part of the story. We now go to the bad news and we head from the north of Thailand down to the south. And this story, and it was originally published in Prachachat in Thai. I checked out the English translation. Didn't really make a lot of sense, but luckily one of their sister publications, Khao English, did a proper translation. And Phuket is facing multiple crises: the Israel-Hamas war, bomb threats and tsunami warnings, and it's caused a wave of cancellations, sending occupancy rates plummeting to their lowest in a decade, excluding COVID-19. Hotels are fighting for survival, putting staff off on unpaid leave. Here's a bit of aerial footage of Phuket while we read the rest of the story. Some hotels have seen their bookings drop to only 20 or 30%. And compared to Phuket's booking history, excluding the COVID-19 pandemic, the current situation for hotel bookings in Phuket has never been this low. And the Khao English translation continues. The causes range from the Israel-Hamas war, which has led to a decrease in tourists, presumably from Israel, news of bomb threats in several Andaman provinces. Well, they turned out not to be bombs, but they certainly scared a lot of people off, and news of a potential tsunami risk. Yes, who would have thought that predictions from a 1970s Japanese comic weren't a reliable way to figure out when a tsunami is going to happen? There was plenty of publicity and panic, and it did put a lot of Thais, especially Thais, off from visiting the province. So those, well, if you want perfect storm, part of the reasons that a lot of people haven't been visiting Phuket recently. Let's check out some of the numbers. And now, 4-star hotels have reduced their prices to 2,000 baht, forcing 3-star hotels to cut their prices for survival to just over 1,000 baht. And then we note it was translated from Prachachat Business, a sister daily of Khalsat English. So a lot of the perceptions of people who have visited Phuket recently and contacted me saying, seems really quiet, they're not wrong. But a glimmer of good news for Phuket, this story today, published in Bangkok Post, long holiday benefits Phuket, but visitor numbers are down. And July 10 and 11 was a religious holiday which flowed into last weekend. Many Thais took the opportunity offered by the long holiday to visit the southern province. May to July is the low tourist season in Phuket, but this year it decreased about 10% compared to the same time last year. And further down, the number of Chinese tourists was down by more than half. Numbers from the Middle East were also down, probably because of the conflict in the region. But there is another ongoing challenge for people not only visiting but living in Phuket, and thanks to the viewer today who contacted me saying they're having problems getting their garbage bins emptied. The story's been around for a while but hasn't appeared much recently. Phuket grapples with growing garbage crisis. This particular story was published back in January this year, and the place has only got that one Sapan Hin landfill. Don't think I'll be spending a lot of time there. And back in January this year, more than 1,000 tonnes of waste is collected on Phuket every day. That's up from 740 tonnes in 2022, 960 tonnes in 2023. And the article notes that Phuket's undergone rapid development due to its tourism sector, a major driver of the Thai economy. Out of the country's 35.5 million foreign arrivals, that's last year, about 13 million headed to the island, and that compares with about 6 million 2 decades ago. And they forecast that by the end of this year, the island could be producing up to 1,400 tonnes of trash a day, overwhelming the landfill at Sapan Hin. So that article penned back in January this year, and maybe the only bright spot in that story is that there has been a slump in tourists and tourism generally, so they might be able to get a planned new incinerator built, or maybe get their head around educating people more about recycling. So Phuket facing its challenges, but as we spoke about earlier, some good news for Chiang Mai. Thank you for watching today, and please subscribe to the channel. We do look forward to seeing you next time.